Welcome back to the world of homemade winemaking. Today, we're diving into a fascinating stage in the process of secondary fermentation. It's a critical step that transforms your sweet, cloudy juice into a smooth, clarified, and stable wine. Let's break it all down, from what it is, why it matters, and exactly how to do it. Part 1. What is secondary fermentation? So, what exactly is secondary fermentation? In simple terms, it's the second phase of the fermentation process. While primary fermentation is fast and vigorous, where yeast rapidly converts sugars into alcohol, secondary fermentation is slower, quieter, and more refined. Here, the wine continues to ferment gently as it clears up, matures, and develops its character. Part 2. Why is it important? Why do we need secondary fermentation? Secondary fermentation is more than just extra time in a container. It helps with clarification. Sediment drops to the bottom, leaving your wine clear. Flavor development. Harsh notes smooth out and complexity grows. Stability. Prevents unwanted re-fermentation in the bottle. Dryness adjustment. Fermentation can complete fully, reducing residual sugar. It's patience that pays off. Part 3. When does it start? When should you begin? You'll usually begin secondary fermentation after 5 to 10 days of primary fermentation. You'll know it's time when the initial bubbling slows and the froth dies down. Your must will have transformed into young wine, and it's now time to rack it, meaning transfer it off the sediment into a clean, airtight container. Part 4. What you need. Here's what you'll need for secondary fermentation. A clean glass carboy or demijohn. An airlock and bung. A siphon or racking cane. Sanitizer solution. A hydrometer, optional but helpful. Cleanliness is crucial. Sanitize everything before use to avoid contamination. Part 5. Step-by-step process. How to do it. Let's walk through the process step by step. Step 1. Rack the wine. Carefully siphon your wine from the primary fermenter into your glass carboy, leaving the sediment behind. Step 2. Fill the container. Top up the carboy as much as possible to reduce air exposure. You can use a bit of boiled and cooled water or a similar wine to top it up if needed. Step 3. Seal with an airlock. Fit the bung and airlock filled halfway with sanitized water. This allows carbon dioxide to escape while keeping oxygen and bacteria out. Step 4. Let it sit. Place it in a dark, cool area, ideally around 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, 59 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and leave it to ferment slowly for 2 to 6 weeks, sometimes longer for more complex wines. Step 5. Watch for signs. You may see a bubble now and then, but not much. That's normal. Use your hydrometer if you're unsure whether fermentation has stopped. Part 6. How long should it last? Secondary fermentation usually lasts anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 months, depending on your recipe and style of wine. Some winemakers even leave wine in bulk aging for 6 to 12 months, especially for reds, to enhance body and smoothness. Part 7. Common mistakes to avoid. Watch out for these. Here are a few things to avoid. Don't skip the racking step. You don't want off flavors from dead yeast. Avoid temperature swings. They can stall fermentation. Don't open your fermenter too often. Exposure to oxygen is risky. Never bottle before fermentation is fully complete. It can cause explosions. Final thoughts. And there you have it. Secondary fermentation is the quiet powerhouse of the winemaking process. It's where your wine grows up, clearing, stabilizing, and maturing into something truly special. Be patient, keep things clean, and you'll be rewarded with a wine that's not just drinkable, but delightful. On screen, cheers to your homemade wine journey. Like, subscribe, and comment if this helped.